Well, hello there, everybody. Mike here, and welcome to another episode of Spiral Up! Now, this last weekend, I talked about these Spiral Up videos and how I would like to see me talk about more failures. Well, unfortunately, tonight, I happened to be part of an interesting failure. Now, my children made the wonderful decision to mutiny against myself and my wife. They made the decision that leaving the house was a better decision than helping clean their room. So, what do I do as an individual who is helping them and guiding them through their journey? Well, I let them make their decision. And I know that eventually living outside wouldn't quite live up to the expectation that they wanted. So there's the failure. I present these tools and things to my children, but they don't always decide to use them. Now, one thing that I can say is I am exceptionally proud of how I decided to handle the situation. Because when it all comes down to it, we don't always get to control the situation. Sometimes we're just there. And the only thing that we can truly control is our response to the stimulus. Can we, as people, truly step in between stimulus and response when it matters? Because ultimately, that's when it really matters. We practice on the small things, so when the big things show up, we can become the best version of ourselves and respond to that situation the way that is ultimately required for us to not only maintain the status of the highest version of us, but to be there for the other folks when they're in need. Because when all this was going down, I knew that they would need a kind, loving, caring parent when they came down, decided that living outside wasn't the greatest thing in the world, and wanted to rejoin the family in the home as a complete unit. And therefore, when it came time to have the discussion of, hey, you guys write your own story, I'm the guide in that story, but you ultimately create it, I was a kind, loving, caring individual. Which leads me to ask you, when things go down that are big, which version of you shows up? Is it always the greatest version of you? Subpar version of you? What can you do today to prepare for those moments when the best version of you actually needs to show up? I want you to think about that. More importantly, I want you to do something about that, but whatever you do, really feel better today while getting better for tomorrow. We're going to see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.